What's up, Diggletdreamers? You got Diggletdreams, aka Mathras, aka Spider Mike, on the mic, and we got Delta Battle League quarterfinals, Delta Battle League playoffs, as I called it in the last video. This time we got Jayblitz, coach of the St. Louis Swellows, versus Jose of the Seattle Seadras. Two buddies of mine, two very good battlers. Really interested to see how this one turns out. Really no telling how it's going to turn out. Let's see. Jayblitz is bringing Metagross, Landorus, Therian, Jolteon, Suicune, Cradily, and Drapion, while Jose is bringing Mega Pinsir. I believe that's Mega Pinsir. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Greninja, Heliolisk, Infernape, Nidoqueen, and Alomomola. He's got the Heliolisk that takes on Crocoon if Jayblitz does decide to bring that. No good hazard removal on Jose's side of the field, and several good rockers on Jayblitz's team. But really, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. So why don't we just jump into it? I'm going to put it to normal speed. So Jayblitz leads Drapion, and Jose leads Chancellor, the rapper, the Infernape. Goes for the U-turn and brings in his Pinsir, able to take the knockoff because obviously you can't knock off the Pinsir, right? Goes for the Frustration instantly and KOs the Drapion. Nice. That is a big thing to do in turn 2. Obviously the Landorus is going to come out, get the Intimidate, forcing the Pinsir out, and the Alomomola is going to come out instead. And he gets some nice U-turn momentum there with his Landorus. Jolteon comes out, definitely scary. Wakanberry on the Alomomola though lets him take the Volt Switch. And in comes the Cradily as he goes for the Mirror Coat. Ooh. Does a lot of damage there. But not going to be able to do much more to this Cradily. So in comes the Pinsir as the Stealth Rocks do go up. And they're there to stay because I don't see any hazard control on Jose's side. Landorus is going to come out, get that Intimidate. And he goes for the Earthquake. So nothing doing there on the Landorus as Alomomola comes back out. Unfortunately, that Pinsir's going to have to come in on rocks, which is not great for Jose. U-turn again on the Alomomola into the Cradily. Goes for the Wish this time as Cradily goes for the cover and back to 100%. So that Wakanberry Mirror Coat move is basically wasted. Nidoqueen coming out as Metagross comes out. So they both pull a switch. I think Jose gets the better of that switch. But he does double into Alomomola there. I guess fearing the Zen Headbutt, yeah, that makes sense. But I figured Earth Power. I guess Earth Power from a Nidoqueen isn't going to break through like Assault Vest Metagross. So, but Greninja's going to switch out to be immune to the Zen Headbutt. That's pretty nice. And Metagross is going to switch out to Cradily, able to eat that Dark Pulse from the Greninja pretty well. Still trying to catch the Water type move and get the Storm Drain boost, but not happening yet. As Jose doubles into Infernape, able to take the Energy Ball. Energy Ball on Cradily, that's something I haven't seen. Switches out to Suicune, and as the U-turn from the Infernape, definitely a good play. But they both have very good U-turn momentum and Volt Switchers, actually. Speaking of, here comes the Heliolisk. Definitely a good counter to this Suicune. But the Cradily is just going to come right out as he goes for the Hidden Power. It's super effective, but it's only doing 22% because Cradily is a monster. But he's definitely Volt Switching there. Probably trying to catch the Landorus actually with an HP Ice, if I had to guess. Nidoqueen comes out as he goes for the Earthquake with Cradily, so unexpected good damage there. Let's see how much Nidoqueen does. Not doing too much with the Ice Beam and taking a lot from that Earthquake. Yeah, and the Ice Beam is not going to be able to KO, especially with leftovers. So he just gets his Stealth Rock up. Okay, nice. Yeah, they don't... Actually, neither of them have hazard control. How did they get this? No, I'm kidding. Goes for the Recover, though, as he goes for Stealth Rocks, so pretty good play. Cradle is able to survive that fight with a solid 78% at the end of it. But Infernape comes out now. Rocks are really whittling down Jose's team. His U-turn actually does a lot. And in comes the Alomomola as he just goes for the Recover. Energy Ball, yeah, gonna KO Alomomola with a crit. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. Depends on the spreads on both of them. Oh, he says he went in the chat. He says he went for Mirror Coat. But anyway, close combat kind of KO the Cradley. So it's still 4v4, and now Jolteon is inside. Volt Switch gonna KO the Infernape. A little Jose looking not too bright in the chat. But Metagross comes out, as does Greninja, and Metagross is gonna pull a switch into Suicune. Let's see what Greninja has in store. Dark Pulse doing 30%. That's not enough to a KO. Just goes for it again though. Maybe get a flinch. Nope, but it does set up a Tailwind, which is a pretty good play, because I think that might be game. Ice Beam, he's going to just use it with his thing. Alright. Trying to catch the switch there, I would guess. He goes for the Surf. But yeah, this is not oh, he's taunting him. Okay, so he's going to use up his Tailwind and then not let him set it back up. Scald is going to burn the Greninja, but he's going to live it, and then Dark Pulse is going to finish off the Suicune, and that is the end of the Tailwind. So Tailwind does not get to be abused at all by Jayblitz's team. But the Jolteon's faster than Greninja anyway, and he finishes it with a Volt Switch. And in comes the Landorus. And in comes not Greninja. What is this thing called? Heliolisk with the HP Ice, able to finish it off, and actually Landorus was scarfed and went for the knockoff, but was not able to KO with the knockoff. Earthquake would have easily KO him. But anyway, Jolteon comes in and Thunderbolts to finish off the Heliolisk, and now I think it outspeeds this. Yeah, Quick Attack is not going to do enough to KO the Jolteon, and Thunderbolt finished the game, so Jayblitz34 on to the semifinals. That's a good match. I was definitely looking forward to this one. I think they both needed hazard control. I think that was the problem. They both they needed it, especially with that Mega Pinsir. I don't know, but that's the quarterfinals there. The St. Louis Swellows move on. If you guys are enjoying this playoff commentary, feel free to leave a like and comment or something. But anyways, hopefully I'll see you in the next playoff battle. Thanks for watching. Keep dreaming. See you next time. Peace out. I'm just going to keep saying things as my outro. I just say a bunch of different things as my outro.